There is a great difference between talking and truly connecting. Many people go through life speaking, yet feeling unheard, listening, yet failing to understand. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation where no matter how much you explained, the other person just didn't get it? Or moments when you struggled to express yourself, fearing judgment or rejection? Communication is not just about words. It is about energy, about vibration. Every word you speak carries a frequency, and that frequency shapes your reality. Heart-centered communication is about aligning your words, emotions, and intentions so that your message is felt, not just heard. When you speak from a place of love and clarity, the world listens differently. Conversations become more meaningful, misunderstandings dissolve, and relationships deepen. But when you speak from fear, anger, or doubt, your words lose their power. They create barriers instead of bridges. Imagine your communication as a river. When your energy is clear and flowing, your words move effortlessly, nourishing everything they touch. But if fear and frustration clog the stream, the water becomes murky and the flow is disrupted. The good news is that you have the power to shift this energy, to raise your vibration, and to communicate in a way that invites understanding, love, and harmony. Every conversation you have is an opportunity to uplift, heal, and empower. But before we can transform how we communicate with others, we must first learn how to communicate with ourselves. Take a deep breath and affirm, I open my heart to communicate with love, clarity, and kindness. Words are like seeds. When spoken with intention, they take root in the minds and hearts of those who hear them. But what truly determines the impact of your words is not just what you say, but the energy behind them. Think about a time when someone told you, I'm fine, but their tone and body language said otherwise. Or when you received a compliment that somehow felt insincere. This is because words alone do not carry the full message. Energy does. Your emotions, your beliefs, and even your subconscious patterns influence the way your words are received. Imagine tuning into a radio station. If the frequency is clear, the music comes through beautifully. But if there is interference, all you hear is static. This is exactly how communication works. When you are in a state of love, peace, and clarity, your words flow smoothly, and people resonate with what you say. But when you are in a state of stress, frustration, or insecurity, the message gets distorted. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately sensed tension, even before a single word was spoken? That's vibration at work. People may not always hear what you say, but they always feel what you mean. That is why raising your vibration is essential for effective heart-centered communication. Start by becoming aware of your emotional state before you speak. If you are feeling anxious, take a deep breath and center yourself. If you are feeling frustrated, pause for a moment and ask yourself, what energy am I bringing into this conversation? When you speak, let your words be a reflection of the love and truth within you. Affirm to yourself, my words carry the vibration of love and truth. Before you can change the way you communicate with others, you must first change the way you communicate with yourself. Every thought you think and every word you speak to yourself is shaping your energy, your vibration, and ultimately your reality. If you constantly tell yourself, I never say the right thing, or people don't understand me, you are programming your mind to believe that communication is difficult. Your subconscious mind listens to everything you say, It does not question whether a thought is helpful or harmful. It simply accepts it as truth and shapes your experiences accordingly. Think of your mind as a garden. If you plant seeds of love, confidence, and clarity, that is what will grow. But if you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, you will find yourself trapped in cycles of miscommunication and frustration. The way to shift this is by consciously choosing empowering self-talk. One of the most powerful tools for upgrading your communication vibration is mirror work. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and speak words of love and encouragement to yourself. Say, "I love and accept myself exactly as I am." It may feel uncomfortable at first, but with practice, this simple exercise can rewire the way you see and speak to yourself. When you cultivate kindness in your inner dialogue, it naturally extends into your conversations with others. You become more patient, more understanding, and more confident in expressing yourself. Communication becomes less about saying the right thing and more about speaking from the heart. Take a moment to reflect on how you have been speaking to yourself. Are your words uplifting or limiting? Are you being kind to yourself, or are you repeating old patterns of self-criticism? Affirm to yourself, "I release all self-judgment and speak to myself with love." This is just the beginning. As you raise your vibration, as you shift your words and intentions, your entire reality transforms. Let your communication be a reflection of your highest self. Let your words carry love. Let your heart guide your voice. Many of the struggles we experience in communication are not about the words we use today, but about the wounds we carry from the past. Old pain, unresolved conflicts, and emotional scars can create walls that prevent us from expressing ourselves fully. Have you ever hesitated to speak your truth because in the past, someone dismissed or criticized you? Have you ever avoided deep conversations because you were afraid of rejection or conflict? These fears don't come from nowhere. They are echoes of past experiences, whispering to us that it is not safe to be fully seen or heard. Imagine a child who excitedly shares their thoughts only to be told, "That's silly," or "Be quiet." Over time, this child learns to silence their voice. They may grow up doubting the value of their words, fearing judgment, or suppressing their emotions to keep the peace. Even as adults, these early wounds shape the way we communicate. But the beautiful truth is this: you are no longer that child. You are safe to express yourself now. It is time to let go of the past and reclaim your voice. Healing begins with awareness. Take a moment to ask yourself, what is one belief about communication that may be holding me back? Write it down. Maybe it's, "People don't listen to me," or "It's safer to stay silent." Whatever it is, acknowledge it with compassion. Now let's replace that belief with a new, empowering truth. Say this affirmation aloud. I release old wounds and express myself with love and confidence. Feel the weight lifting as you let go of past limitations. Your voice is powerful. Your truth matters. And as you heal, your words will naturally carry a higher vibration, one of strength, clarity, and authenticity. Communication is not just about speaking, it is about listening. True connection happens when both people feel seen, heard, and understood. But in today's fast-paced world, most of us listen to reply, not to understand. We hear words, but our minds are busy preparing a response, analyzing, or judging. Think about the last conversation you had. Were you fully present, or were you already thinking about what to say next? Did you truly listen, or were you waiting for your turn to speak? Many misunderstandings arise not because of what is said, but because of what is not heard. Imagine sitting by a calm lake. When the water is still, you can see your reflection clearly. But when the water is disturbed, the image becomes distorted. This is exactly how listening works. When your mind is calm and present, you truly hear what the other person is saying. But if your mind is cluttered with distractions or judgments, the message gets lost in the ripples. One of the most powerful practices to deepen your listening is the golden pause. Before responding to someone, take a deep breath and feel the energy of the conversation. This simple pause allows you to listen with your heart, not just your ears. It creates space for true understanding. Listening is an act of love. When you listen with presence and openness, you create a space where others feel valued and safe. You shift the energy of the conversation from reaction to connection. Try this affirmation. I listen with an open heart and receive wisdom in every conversation. Notice how it changes the way you engage with others. Every word you speak is like a pebble dropped into a pond. It creates ripples that extend far beyond what you can see. Words have the power to heal, uplift, and inspire, or to wound, limit, and create distance. The energy behind your words shapes not only your relationships, but also your reality. Think of a time when someone's words lifted your spirit, gave you hope, or made you feel deeply understood. Now think of a time when words left you feeling small, unworthy, or hurt. Words carry energy, and the energy you put into the world returns to you. Many of us speak without intention, unaware of the impact our words have. We say things out of habit, without thinking about their vibrational frequency. But when you begin to choose words that align with love and truth, everything shifts. Your relationships become richer, conflicts dissolve more easily, and most importantly, you feel more at peace within yourself. One simple way to raise the vibration of your words is to replace low-energy phrases with high-energy ones. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I am learning and growing. Instead of saying, this is hard, say, this is an opportunity to grow stronger. Small shifts in language create powerful shifts in energy. Try this exercise. Take a common negative phrase you say to yourself or others and rewrite it in a way that uplifts and empowers. Feel the difference. Your words shape your world, and you have the power to choose words that bring more love and healing into your life. Affirm this truth. I speak words that create love, healing, and peace. Let this be your guide as you move through each conversation. Let your words be a reflection of the highest, most loving version of yourself. Have you ever said something in the heat of the moment, only to regret it later? Or struggled to find the right words when emotions overwhelmed you? This happens when the heart and mind are out of sync. True, heart-centered communication comes from a place of balance, where emotions and thoughts work together in harmony. Your heart is more than just an organ. It is an intelligent center that influences your feelings, your thoughts, and even the energy you send out into the world. Science has shown that the heart generates an electromagnetic field much larger than the brain's, affecting not just your own energy, but the energy of those around you. When your heart and mind are in coherence, your communication flows effortlessly, and your presence becomes naturally calming and magnetic. One powerful way to bring your heart and mind into balance is heart-focused breathing. Try this now. Place your hand over your heart. Close your eyes. Breathe in slowly for 5 seconds. Hold for 5 seconds, and exhale for 5 seconds. As you do this, imagine your breath flowing in and out of your heart, creating a sense of warmth and connection. This simple practice aligns your energy, helping you speak with clarity and listen with presence. When you feel rushed, anxious, or overwhelmed before speaking, take a moment to reconnect with your heart. Ask yourself, what energy do I want to bring into this conversation? Set an intention for love, kindness, and understanding. Then affirm, I align my heart and mind to speak from a place of wisdom. Your words are not just heard by people, they are heard by the universe. Every thought, every spoken phrase, and every intention sends out a vibrational signal. The frequency of this signal determines what you attract into your life. When you speak from a place of fear or doubt, you create more of the same. But when you speak with faith, clarity, and gratitude, you align with the energy of abundance and love. Think of your words as an order placed with the universe. If you constantly say, "Nothing ever works out for me," the universe simply responds with more experiences that reflect that belief. But if you declare, "Everything is always working out for my highest good," the energy begins to shift. One of the most powerful ways to communicate with the universe is through affirmative declarations. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" shift your energy by affirming, "I trust that everything is unfolding for my highest good." Instead of saying, "I hope things get better," declare, "I know that blessings are on their way to me now." A simple yet profound practice is to write down your desires as if they are already happening. Instead of saying, "I want to be more confident in my communication," write, "I am a clear and confident communicator. My words flow effortlessly, and people understand me with ease." Take a moment now to make a request to the universe. Write it down or speak it aloud with certainty. Feel the energy of your words aligning with the outcome you desire. Then affirm, "The universe supports my words and brings my desires into reality." The quality of your relationships is a reflection of your energetic vibration. When you communicate from a place of love, trust, and honesty, your connections flourish. But when fear, insecurity, or doubt shape your words, relationships suffer. Maintaining vibrational integrity means ensuring that your words, actions, and energy are aligned with truth and love. There are 3 essential keys to keeping your vibration high in relationships. Speak with kindness. Even in difficult conversations, choose words that heal instead of harm. You can be honest without being harsh. Before speaking, ask yourself, will these words create connection or division? Honor your truth. Never suppress your voice out of fear of rejection. Speak with confidence, knowing that your truth deserves to be heard. Set energetic boundaries. Not every conversation is worth engaging in. If a discussion lowers your vibration, it is okay to step away and protect your peace. Think of relationships like mirrors. The energy you bring into them is reflected back to you. If you communicate with frustration, you receive frustration in return. If you approach relationships with love and patience, you cultivate more of the same. Reflect on your most important relationships. Are they lifting your energy or draining it? What small shift could you make today to bring more harmony into your connections? Maybe it's offering a kind word, listening more deeply, or expressing gratitude. Affirm, I attract loving, honest, and high vibration connections. Every conversation is an opportunity to share love, wisdom, and understanding. The way you communicate shapes your reality, your relationships, and your connection with the universe. When you choose words that uplift, listen with presence, and align your energy with love, you transform not only your own life, but also the lives of those around you. There is no need to be perfect. Growth is a journey, and every small step you take brings you closer to the powerful, heart-centered communicator you are meant to be. Start by noticing your words. Pay attention to the energy behind them. Speak with intention. Listen with love. And most importantly, communicate with yourself as kindly as you would with a dear friend. As you go about your day, carry this affirmation with you. I am a beacon of love, clarity, and truth. My words create a reality of joy and harmony. Repeat it often. Let it guide you. And watch as your world transforms through the power of your voice.